Class is in session. What's up, people? This is Professor Ganymede. In this video, I'm actually going to be going over some tips and advice on how to deal with a Pharah and Mercy combo, especially from a support perspective. I actually noticed this post on Reddit and Overwatch University by OverwatchMastery. I'm going to leave that post in the description below. And I'm going to be summarizing that post here because it is really useful to me, so hopefully it'll be really useful to you guys. So let's break it down. For whatever reason, the Pharah and Mercy combo has become really popular as of late, and it's really frustrating to deal with, especially because of how much damage Phara deals, how evasive she is, because she's able to take the high ground, distract your team. And especially after the soldier nerfs, it's very important to know exactly what you can do in order to counter her. So I have this list here I want to go over. Let's start with number 1. Run your own Pharah and Mercy combo. If you have a Pharah and Mercy on the enemy team that's giving your team trouble, then you may actually have a person on your team who is either a Pharah main or a person who's really good at Pharah, who can go Pharah of their own and actually do more work than the enemy Pharah. It's just that they may not have a proper support to support them. Like if your team doesn't have a Mercy, you might want to consider switching to Mercy yourself in order to actually pocket your own Pharah and hope that she either takes out the enemy Pharah Mercy or that she distracts or does more damage to the enemy team with your help. So that's one. Number 2 is play Mercy to pocket your hit scan, actually. The thing about the hit scan is that there's Soldier, McCree, and sometimes a Widow that are really good against Phara, but if she has a Mercy pocketed at her, then it'll be that much harder for them to deal with because she has 60 heals and consistent support. So that's where you want to actually pocket your Soldier, help him kill that Phara. The thing about it is, like, Soldier on his own is going to have a hard time killing that. Same way with everyone else. But if you give them support they need, they will have an easier time, more reliable, especially with your damage boost. And also, with them being ground-based heroes, you can also heal your team while having the opportunity to boost your individual hit scan whenever the fight actually starts up. Like whenever they actually start to do the enemy Pharah and Mercy, you can switch them over to heal them. And that's, of course, when you would want to prioritize healing your hit scan when they're actually in combat. But other times, you can just heal the rest of your team. Number 3 is play D.Va. D.Va is actually a really good counter to a Phara because of her defense matrix and her tankiness. Phara's rockets are projectiles, and D.Va just eats that. And one of the things is Phara's rockets do so much damage that it often forces your team to like be evasive, AD strafe and all that. But if they have to do that less because D.Va's defense matrix is eating up the rockets, then they may be more accurate with their shots because they're doing less sporadic movement. Also, D.Va's defense matrix is very good against Phara's ult, her rocket barrage. By just looking at her and being properly positioned and timing the defense matrix, Phara will basically be shooting a bunch of damage that's going to be absorbed and standing still, which makes her a really easy target to pick off. And hopefully, even if your team doesn't have a hit scan, you'll be able to take her out if she's being shut down by D.Va in that way. Sometimes even your D.Va ultimate, the D.Va can throw her ultimate into the air and take out the Phara. The more rare creation, the main draw of D.Va is that her defense matrix is really good at countering Phara. Number 7, Zenyatta. Oh, love playing Zenyatta into a Pharah and Mercy. I'm actually learning Zenyatta specifically so I can kill Pharah and Mercy. Good man, because damn. Man, because the Discord is just so powerful. It reduces their effective health because they take 30% damage from all sources now. Whether or not you Discord the Mercy or Phara, it's going to be scary for the enemy. And also, the mind games of having a Discord on them. No one wants to have a Discord on them. It forces them to play a lot more conservatively. Even, like, sometimes as Zenyatta, I'll just throw the Discord on the Phara and just leave it on her. And while I shoot at other people, just to kind of, like, zone her out. Because if she just has the Discord, she's going to play a lot more aggressively. And I've actually forced... Phara's just to switch just because I was consistently discording her on Zenyatta. So that's one thing you can consider doing. Next is to play Ana. Ana is a really good support overall. I mean, she did get the damage nerf and makes her damage only 60 damage per second, but still, there's been a lot of times where someone's called out, Phara is literally 1. Phara is so low, just hit her. And just that hit scan, no fall off damage, 60 damage could be the difference between that Phara living and dying. So if there's no one else in your team who needs your support, the immediate help, and you see that Phara, just throw a few shots at her. You can either pick off a low Phara or discourage her from, or make her back off. I doubt you're going to be 1v1 on a PharMercy, but it may, having the present item may just force her to back off there, because she is hit scan. You could also, number 6, play 2 hit scan. And that's pretty self-explanatory. I mean, 2 is better than 1 if she's really being a problem. So I'm not going to that too much. Number 7 is communicate where the Phara is. A big strength of Phara is sometimes she is hard to spot, and also because she can like fly wherever she wants, your team may not focus her if they just don't know where she is or don't know where her rockets are coming from. So if you call out, oh, Phara's up there, top right, or whatever you want to call out, that may make your team look up and actually focus her down, as opposed to just, you know, getting spammed by Phara rockets. So just call out her position as number 7. Number 8, decide who you are shooting. That means that if they have a Phara Mercy, you can either shoot at the Phara or the Mercy, but make sure your team focuses the damage so you can take out that target very quickly. Now, there are very strong arguments for focusing either one. You know, Phara is obviously the one doing the damage, but Mercy is the one keeping everyone alive, including not just the Phara, but everyone else alive. So you may want to consider focusing her down as well. If you have a Zenyatta, definitely focus the target that has the Discord Orb, because they're just that much easier to kill. But decide from your team, you know, say we're focus Phara or focus Mercy, and then all shoot at one target. Each one is as viable. There's no one that's, you know, arguably more viable to focus than the other. Number 9 is mix and match points 1 through 6. Now, depending on the PharMercy, you may not actually need to implement all these. Maybe 1 hit scan is enough. Maybe just having a diva is enough. Just depends on how threatening that PharMercy is. Like, just because you see a PharMercy doesn't mean you need to change up your entire team comp as soon as you see them. Maybe wait, see what's working. Maybe that PharMercy isn't as good as you think they're going to be. You don't have to change up as much as you can. Maybe that PharMercy is monstrous and you have to change up your entire team comp. But just wait and see. Don't just change up everything just because you see a PharMercy. Those were some tips on how to deal with PharMercy. Of course, they weren't all possible tips. If you guys have any more suggestions, leave them in the comments below. Hopefully that is a good start if you're really having a problem with dealing with that PharMercy. Again, this was been a post on Reddit by OverwatchMastery. I'll link it in the description below if you want to read it. You want to see it in Reddit form. So hopefully that was helpful to you guys. This is definitely helpful to me. This has been Professor Ganymede. Thanks for watching. Class dismissed.